Actually, maybe I can assist, huh? Wow, they are kind of low, I guess. I'm on vision, though, so they're going to see that I'm rotating over, which means that there's a chance that I get collapsed on hard. Yeah, this is, like, awkward for me. Nice. Probably screwed. Oh my goodness, the Braum tag? That was probably one of the craziest Twitch plays I've ever seen. Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we're playing some Twitch mid lane because I never realized that his recent buff, which was a few patches ago, so it has been some time, but the buff was pretty significant to bring him back to where he used to be with his AP ratio on his E. It used to be 180 when they nerfed him, and then it was 210 before then, and now it's back to 210 again. And his win rate inside of Masters Plus is actually pretty damn high. So it turns out that he is just kind of not bad anymore. I do think that the Cassie matchup is not that easy to play against, because she has very consistent damage, which is annoying, but we will see what we can accomplish. She's just doing a little bit of Q spam, I guess. She went Doran's ring as well. You got me? I won't even go further. I thought about flash auto-attacking, but... I don't know why she didn't flash when I flashed there, but okay, I mean, I'll take a free kill. Not mind. Not mind, what? I don't mind that. So, how Twitch functions with AP Twitch, it's pretty simple. Your auto-attacks and your W are two things that will apply a stack to people. Your W puts down this poison cloud on the ground that will slowly poison them. And then your auto attacks are just one stack per. You can have up to 6 stacks of poison on people. When you have the 6 stacks, they have a big symbol over their head. Otherwise, it like visually is like gonna show you 1 through 5. And then your E, just everybody that is poisoned takes damage, so you actually have a pretty wide AoE if for some reason you can like apply it to a bunch of people with your W effectively. You can see right here, she'll have it on her. And then this is the range of the ability as well. So all you really want to do is somehow apply the poison to the opponent with auto attacks and stuff, and then hopefully dodge their stuff, and then keep it going while waiting for your CDs. That's like the most important part. If you don't let it apply, or like you can't reapply it, only doing it one time is pretty bad. You need to figure out a way of having the stacks on them and then just getting like one auto attack off to keep the stacks going so you can E again during the later stages of the game. But this Cassia is pretty far up for, I feel like, how unsafe it should be for her to be. Anyways, our W also slows. It has an AP ratio on it. The 210 AP ratio on our E is really insane, so you want to get Death Cap really quickly. Most of the time, it seems that Death Cap is the best buy second item, no matter what. Doesn't matter if you can afford your Shadow Flame and you want to buy it. It just feels like the Death Cap is just too damn important. Also, your true damage ticks for... It has an AP ratio as well, meaning that your damage on your true damage is very, very high later on. That also means that you sometimes just don't even need like a Void Staff or anything. You can sometimes kill tanks just by consistently kiting them with your poison. Now, we do have press the attack in hopes of being able to like auto attack Cassio, proc it, and then like be able to, oh, nice, make her take even more. Our ECD goes on a lower cooldown every single level up, which means that at level 9, it should be much more manageable to use our E twice to kill people rather than just one time. Okay. I mean, I got her Ignite, I guess. I mean, the issue is that I kind of did that at a timing where... Oh, dang, I'm actually gonna die because he can't help out because he'd already died. I think that she might die to my poison, though, maybe, unless the barrier saves. I mean, it is what it is. Our Volibear is kind of far behind, and all he did was get kited. Even though I'm winning mid lane, she has flash, so she kills me. That's okay, though. Twitch can carry games. Your carry potential is extremely high, actually. Because your damage is, kind of OP late game. It's good to try to cheese people sometimes because they base not very safely a lot of the time. Aw, I might die. Just kidding. Okay, I did miss a pretty significant amount of farm, but it was worth it because we got a kill onto Cassio. The reason why she died is because we had, like, 3 Venom stacks onto her. That's why I went for the Ghost auto attack there. So not bad. In fact, I guess I'll just continue shoving. I saw that Nautilus was nearby. He could Hex Flash over this wall, I guess, and try to hook me, which would be pretty irritating. I do want to reset badly. But... damn. I mean, she's just playing, like, super, super aggressive, so that's why we gotta punish this guy over and over again. That was, like, way too hard. How Twitch Q works is that you will camouflage, and then the first auto attack, or when you, like, leave your stealth, you will give them, or you get bonus attack speed, so you can auto attack more quickly, so you can apply your passive easier. But the other effect is that you get a little bit of movement speed. But the movement speed goes up significantly. Like, it goes from 10% to 30%, so 3 times the speed, if an enemy champion is just near you. Also, even if they see you, that counts as being near. So if you have a melee character on top of you, and they see you, you still get the movement speed, and a lot of times it's good to just walk away, because you can just run. Of course, if you turn around and auto-attack them, then you're probably gonna... oh my goodness, bro. You're probably not gonna have a good time. Now... I see that she's still wanting to play really aggro. She'll die, but I'm probably screwed too. The thing is that I'm trying to get myself really fed because the game state didn't look too good. But, I mean, Kai'Sa's doing fine again. Anyways, in my opinion, finishing one item can feel okay on Twitch, but not as crazy as finishing your full decap. So I'm okay with trading 1 for 1 because I know that my champion is just going to scale to be an absolute menace later on. The reason why the decap spike, I think, is just so important and feels like so much more powerful than everything else is because the AP ratio of your E being high doesn't include that there's no base damage on the magic damage portion of this. So, you honestly don't really have that much magic damage on your E for a while. As you can see, it has base physical damage instead of magic. Of course, the base physical is good too, though. It's not bad to have. I think that I just have to let the... it should be okay, right? Barely. I'm not gonna walk back up. So she just tried to all in on the cannon when I was gonna auto attack it, and I just sidestepped backwards so I didn't get stunned. Still almost died though because she can she gets movement speed when she lands her abilities onto me, and it's really annoying. I really want to skirmish. I don't like playing versus Cassio's Twitch really. It's not very fun. Damn, that guy's like full HP. Would I even be able to kill him? Ooh. I'm popping my ghost here already. I'm on the way. This guy's just screwed. I'm surprised that she popped that. She should have never used her ability there. Because there's no way you can escape AP Twitch once you're fully stacked and we're, like, nearby. All we do is just run towards her, and by the time that, she won't be able to kill me fast enough, especially with her ultimate and stuff, until... Oh, okay. Boy, my tongue is tied today. Anyways, she wouldn't be able to kill me. And I just press E and she dies. So I don't know why you would waste your ultimate or flash the way that she did. Kind of confusing. Oh god. I'm scared. Am I actually just dead? So this is the movement speed that I'm talking about. You see how I just pop it and just start running away and I just escape because of that? It's really, really convenient. And we have a needless in base as well. Alright, so I'm just going to leave. We have the needless that I want to go buy, I think. Unless we want to try to rotate to this, even though I'm, like, a bit chunked. There is Nawless up here, too, though. And he's going to Hex Flash over this wall. I mean, I'm on the way. We might be able to still clean it up, I guess. I probably can't do more. That's okay, though. So this guy has no flash. I guess we got our ultimate pretty good, huh? We will just chuck our W on this wave. I'm going to clear it. We can have Vlad go mid. I think that's best. Because I don't think the Malzahar is wanting to freeze anyways. He'll probably just try to get the whole entire wave immediately. Now, another thing that I looked up was that for boots, I used to be an Ionian boot person, and that's all I would build on Twitch, but it shows that apparently Swifty Boots is very popular and a really good win rate on him. I mean, the Ionian is still also good, but if Swifties really is that powerful, I definitely want to be trying that out more often. I do like Swifties. Being able to run fast is very strong. Damn, she ran so far away. I think I could have killed her if she stayed, too, because she was quite chunked. Oh, well. Goodness, my damage to this is kind of nuts. She is so low, dude. Looks like that Kindred is just, like, sticking around for some reason. Is there a chance that Malzahar is gonna gank me? No, we see him. Then maybe she's just going bot lane. And doesn't seem that we can even go bot lane to, like, fight them either. We'll just harass her a little bit. We didn't commit all of our resources because I had a feeling she would probably just use her ultimate the way that she did, and when she does that, there's not much I can do. Because if I get stunned, it would be really, really, really bad. We are very powerful if we get into a skirmish as a team, as long as I'm not the one being initiated on. Huh. I managed to get the Scuttle Crab at least. That was just kind of int by my team, if I'm being honest about that type of fight, but whatever, I guess. This is just to get them off the turret. I don't want them to be here. I was worried that we would just lose it straight up. I know that it's kind of a waste of ultimate. If a fight breaks out, I think it's worth to try to push them, though. Still waiting for our first decap purchase to really become online. Dude, this guy is so low. He's low. I don't even care about bot lane, dude. I think we should just... If they're gonna be doing an objective while being that chunked, we should definitely not give it to them. But they went off of it anyways, looked like, so... I also got blue buff. Nice. There should be a Mal's. We're on the way. Nice, dude. Well played. Do we care about doing this more than... whatever this is? Oh, I know that probably Kindred will help out, right? Probably screwed. I feel like I probably just should have never went for Kindred the way that I did. Cassio's just looking for me, I guess. I'm not gonna fight her, though. I'm too low. I was waiting for Kindred to ulti. That's why I held on to my E, but she just never used it. This is ballsy. Decided to go for it anyways, just in case, though. Got that, even though I'm in a very awkward position where Malzahar could probably one-tap me. Darn, I didn't get the cannon either. That's okay. I'm glad that we got the empowered boots. Getting the empowered boots is really convenient. Oh my goodness. Do not want to be fighting these guys. Of course, that jumped to me. Vladimir's getting one tap before he can even press any buttons, bro. Oh my goodness, I barely survived because of you. Thank you, Pike. We are so fed now. Alright. Hopefully we can do a good showcase of showing what Twitch it with high EP ratios and getting a really fed early on can do, huh? We have about 500 AP. My E hits for 1,000 magic damage. My W slows for 80%, which is really good. Very powerful. I'm just gonna leave those and hope that they die without using my E. Whoa. She's probably dead, unless she has Triumph. Yep, she died. And guess what? It's still ticking. So that person's just dead too. I'm probably just dead here. Unless I can get my E off fast enough. Damn. Okay, man. We are so powerful. The thing is that Cassio, when your W hits so, or not hits, but slows for so much, some people don't really see how much damage and how slow they are while they're stuck in it for too long, and they already have like 4 stacks on them. And then if I can reapply it and press E, a lot of times when I'm chucking the cask like midair and I press E at the same time, by the time the cask falls, that guarantees that if it ticks them like 1 time, my next E will also hit them. So I can get like 2 E's off and catch them off guard and just deal a ton. We're gonna build Banshees next. One of the best ways to play EP Twitch, even though it's fun to probably go even more offensive with Shadow Flame, is go Banshees and Zhonya's immediately. At least both of them give you still really high AP numbers. It's 105. Otherwise, Horizon Focus could be goofy if you like making it so your ECD super low, or Shadow Flame. Oh, goodness, guys. It's going for me. I don't know about that. Damn, we are really taking over the game now. Although Cassia's made a lot of mistakes with her positioning, which is the biggest part. Damn, the Ace for nobody is a bit demoralizing, I bet, for the opponent. And now I can probably buy Medjai's, I guess, if I really want to. I feel like I haven't won Medjai's on Twitch in quite a while. Might as well. Right now, this ticks for 120 a tick 6 times. So that's like about 700 damage. And that was without my purchase, too. Of course, it's going to deal even more then. But isn't that crazy, right? And with how easy it is to reapply it. Another thing you might notice is that I only put 1 ultimate point. That's because Twitch ultimate is not very useful for AP Twitch, and it doesn't go on a lower cooldown. All it does is increase the AD by 15. That's it. That's like barely any damage, so it's completely worthless. The only thing you use Twitch ult for is to proc your passive on them. That's it. Man, I went bot lane, but honestly, I'm a bit worried now because it feels like my team's trying to play hyper aggro without me, which is like, it makes no sense, but they're just running in. Like, I don't even know what to say about what I just saw. I can't even like go side lane for 1 single second without the team just immediately inting. But despite that, good luck shoving this, by the way. Shoving versus Twitch is extremely difficult. He's dead. It doesn't matter if he uses his locket like that, and now I stealth again and just see if I can find others. Can't find anybody. Well, we're 14-2. 1,400 damage on my E on a 6-second CD. We'll go Shadow Flame because, honestly, I want to make it so my, like, 1 E can kill someone. Because it won't kill them straight up, but the poison true damage will. When this ticks for 20% more when they're low, they'll just die. It will tick for, like, 200 true damage. I'll just deal a little bit of damage to her. Just walk away. Guess what? You're both dead. I don't even think that they can survive my Venom. It doesn't matter if they use the Kindred ultimate. If they're already stacked, they're screwed. There's nothing you can do. In that instance, of course. If they all, like, hard commit onto me very quickly and landed all their stuff, of course, I can die pretty easily. I'm super squishy still. See how slow she is? Look how much damage that's going to deal. 600. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the AP Twitch commentary. I'm going to try to do another one, so we have 2 back-to-back games of it. I think that he's very fun because there's not very many champions that have such a, like, unique play style, in my opinion. And I think damage over time effect champions are kind of interesting, and there's not really that many. Like, I know Malzahar is a damage over time champion, but thinking about how he's actually played, it's just like, alright, I just put my E on people and try to land it. But this one feels more like, I'm gonna slowly burn you, and I don't even need to get near you and have to kite you out. It just feels kind of more fun to me. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, drop a like on the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to game 2 of the AP Twitch mid lane. We are playing versus an Azir this game. I decided to take Ignite instead of Ghost because I was thinking that they have some pretty short range champions, and I feel like once they're already on top of me, it's going to be difficult to run away from, and definitely would help out with the laning phase, right? So I know that this guy's probably not going to step up. What does he have, lethal? Okay, cool. So I guess he just let me auto-attack him twice, and that's it. I'm surprised he didn't want to, like, try to continue hitting me because he has lethal tempo and I don't. But yeah, not bad for a early game trade. Of course, we're trying to auto-attack these minions and not let him ever put down a soldier at a good timing for him to be able to hit me. Just auto-attack him once, get that bone plating out. We're going to reach level 2 before him, not that it matters too much. Just trying to make him use his mana, even though it doesn't really cost that much. At least he uses his soldier, and that's one less soldier to worry about. Azir isn't really that difficult of a matchup during the early game. Kind of gets more ridiculous later on. I mean, he is a scaling pick after all. We're both scaling picks in a way, I guess. Really good trade so far, though, in my opinion. I mean, he is almost half HP. I know he hasn't burned a potion yet, but I feel as though... At least I was in a better position for a moment. Wow, that didn't even tick one single hit onto him? That's a bummer. I think that I still do good here. Damn, I still got my ability off on him. You're dead. Gotcha. Because he E'd forward, I gotta do one more auto attack. Actually, I auto attacked twice there, but that was very fortunate that I could press my auto attack because I don't think I should have been able to get that kill if I wasn't able to auto. So, not bad. The reason why I flashed forward is because when I hit him with that W, remember inside the first game I was explaining like how you're supposed to play Twitch. It's all about stack them first, hopefully to full, and then do everything you can to keep those stacks at 6. And my W hit him, which kept it at 6. Then he stepped up, and we know that he's been spamming his soldiers, his W. And he can only have 2 charges of it, so he probably only had that one. And then all I have to do is flash auto attack to apply it again into Ignite. And we just get a little kill. This is going to proc his bone plating. We'll just press E here to help Shev in the wave and also harass him. Because we got so much AP during the early game with the blasting wand, my damage is kind of ridiculous. Bot lane's losing, top lane's losing. This is my game to carry. That was a terrible throw by me, but that's okay. We can at least just go for, I guess, wave shove. I'm still going to hit him with my E regardless, just because I want to deal a little bit of damage to him as well. Anyways, the reason why I flashed on him was because I knew he could probably not W-E backwards. He was out of soldiers. So the only way to survive would be shielding himself. But if he shields himself, he goes forwards. And that's what I was hoping for, and It kind of worked out. I do think he could have survived, though, because it wasn't really as close as I thought it would be. I keep on thinking this guy's going to walk forward, then he doesn't. It's bad that I keep missing it the way that I am. Anyways, let's just, like, look elsewhere, because this guy's kind of, like, not killable. No, I think that they saw me, huh? So, Nefiri looked like she was ganking, but as soon as I showed up, I think here, there must be a ward on Dragon, and they just immediately stopped going. If only they didn't know, that could have been a crazy counter gank, because I was in perfect position to be able to win that. This guy looks like he probably just based, I guess. I guess I'll just buy level 2 boots first and see how that feels. I really would like to base. I'm kind of uncomfortable with how little mana that I have because my mana costs aren't that bad on my basic abilities, but my ultimate kind of costs half of my mana pool right now because I'm only at 200 and it costs 100. Let's try the Swifty boots early on, see how it feels. Sometimes I think it's good to just go just regular boots, because getting higher AP equals more damage, and more damage means more snowballing. So that's why a lot of times you might see certain picks, even though they could be roam-heavy picks like Twitch, not do it. So this could be a, like, bad thing. I'm kind of testing it to see if it really hurts my damage or not, or if it really does help out with still being able to contest Azir waves and stuff. Dang. I mean, I'm happy that I got the kill, but did I really die to the last tick of Ignite? That sucks. Well, okay, so we got Azir ultied. I got hit by a bunch of stuff. Nefiri even has Ignite, so the amount of damage that she did was pretty ridiculous. I only got hit by one of her Qs. I just barely wasn't able to survive. But trading 1-for-1 is very good. Every single time that we ever get ganked, if we can trade 1-for-1, that is a winning scenario, because our junglers should have free reign then. Oh no. I was worried that I messed up these minions for a second, but I did not. Huh, this guy's just full based. Okay. Grab that rose. Damn, I really got hit by that, ouch. There is a plant and river to heal myself. Also get back some of my mana as well, I guess, just to see how it feels. Is this guy stepping up, or like stepping so far away towards his turret because he's waiting underneath it because he thinks I'm stealth looking for him? I was like wondering why the wave wasn't already shoved, because he could technically shove every single wave at this point, and it's not really that dangerous. Darn, dude. Whatever, they're dead. I got one. I'm gonna pretend that I left and then start rotating. Oh, dang. There's a freaking pink ward in there. I probably can't do it then. If I was able to get one more auto attack on Maokai, I think I could have killed, but he did burn his flash. In fact, both of them did, and that's why Twitch is so damn good at roaming, because you can just jump in, or stealth in, and they were just backing in this brush. So I just chucked my W in there, slowed both of them, and then we just pop our ultimate, try to get more stacks on them. And if I can stack them, then the poison's just gonna win, right? Quite easily. I'm sorry, bro. I can't do anything here. I could have, like, tried flashing over the wall to get it, but I don't think it would be worth. First Gathering Storm proc initiated. Oh, got that, just barely. Oh, I didn't really mention, but I mean, I've done so many Twitch videos, I'm sure that most people already know this, but your Q resets on kill. Or assist, takedowns. Which is also very busted, because inside of teamfights, if you just drop down everything, you can normally kill like one person if you're left unchecked, and then that allows you to stealth, and then start repositioning to try to kill the rest. It's very powerful to, like, adjust yourself in the teamfights and stuff. I really is starting to pop off really hard topside. The Fury was able to kill, but it's not really that big of a deal. I would say that the game state is looking pretty damn good for us. I put down a ward when I probably didn't need to, and they just gave up and FF'd. Well, that was me playing Twitch again. Somebody just left. Wait! Okay, for some reason I thought it was Azir who left, but it wasn't. Who left? Oh, the Vladimir left. I see. Well, anyways, thanks for watching, guys. That was more AP Twitch, and I will see you guys in the next one. Maybe I'll just do another game. That was only 10 minutes. That was weird. All right, see you, bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to game number 3 of the Twitch. Let's see if this one is a little bit different than the previous one or not. So, we're versus the Hui. When you're playing versus a mage that has long range, good AoE, and stuff like that, especially level 1... oh, I didn't even realize somebody messaged me. Then I will just do everything in my power to abuse that with my stealth. But, of course, it's not always going to work. Because I kind of cheesed him early on. To be honest, a lot of people should not fall for that, and they should respect. But being able to just proc press the attack, even with starting it with a Doran's Ring, is pretty effective. Oh, dang, I actually got hit. I thought that I was behind the minions enough. The reason why I stealth forwards is when you activate your Q, there's a moment before you stealth. So I auto-attacked the same moment that I did that, and I was able to get the minion and then immediately run towards him, and the minion gave me level 2, and I was hoping that I could like hit him a couple times before he would level up. Because even if I face tank his abilities and just fight, I should technically get a better trade-off. That was the goal. Didn't work out, though. I'm just going to throw W. If it ticks on him, that's fine with me, because now we'll just do something like this, even if I'm not able to really shove it in without missing some of it. I mean, there's no reason why he should step up, I guess. I don't even know if this could be a successful trade. I threw that because I was honestly nervous that he would maybe walk towards me. I don't think I can catch this guy, bro. I'm kind of a useless character for this type of thing. Nice, never mind. I mean, Talon jumped over the wall into me, so I just kind of beat him up with my auto attacks. Now I have red buff too. That's so sick for me. Alright, well. Was Zeri rotating back mid? No. I mean, to be honest, I probably was gonna die regardless, but I mean, I'm really fed again, just like the previous game. I'm sure that this one will not be like a 50-minute FF as well. So I'm gonna try going Swifties first with the Dark Seal and this dagger. We have a little bit more attack speed to just benefit from the auto attack damage during the early game since we don't have high AP, and let's just enjoy the clown fiesta that this game is, because honestly, my champion is really good in clown fiesta games like this. He should die to the poison here. See you later. Because if I can join every single fight, and I can because I have that stealth mechanic, I can join a fight, kill people, and then reset using my Q again to get movement speed to go elsewhere and just roam across the map and get even more strong. And the faster we get to that decap spike, the faster we can just completely take over. I already feel so damn fast, too. Look at my movement speed. It's crazy. Huh? Oh, wow. Talon's actually over there. I mean, he's going to jump over every single wall, though, and I don't think that I can necessarily catch him. Because he's going to jump over this wall, too. Yeah, I need, like, it's just going to be a waste of time for me, so I'm just going to go back and catch my wave. At least I can, like, push it in very quickly and not have too bad of mana issues. Nice try on trying to pick that guy. Didn't work out. How low is top lane? He's pretty healthy. They, like, haven't really bought yet, though. Neither of them really have. Preferably, I look for a base pretty soon. Wow, are they really going to try to contest this? Okay. I was about to say, dude, I don't think that you should be going over there. He was walking towards Dragon as if they should contest it, but I'd probably be able to rotate in and stop the bad fight. Alright, time for me to finally take my base or what, because these fights are just too often. We got the objective. We didn't see Hui rotate down. I could have pinged just because he was not mid lane. I don't think I can get down there and assist. I might as well just do this. Actually, maybe I can assist, huh? Wow, they are kind of low, I guess. I'm on vision, though, so they're going to see that I'm rotating over, which means that there's a chance that I get collapsed on hard. Yeah, this is, like, awkward for me. Nice. Probably screwed. Oh my goodness, the Braum tag? That was probably one of the craziest Twitch plays I've ever seen happen. So what happened is that I went in and tried to spread my Venom on everybody, and then the only issue was I didn't have enough mana to use my E. So I intentionally tried to put enough onto the lowest target, and then that first person dying gave me Presence of Mind. My Presence of Mind ticked, because Presence of Mind gives you mana on takedowns, and then that allowed me to press E, which I was keeping up on everybody else. So then everybody just exploded. Goodness gracious. I have 1 kill per minute. Oh my god. I clear the wave so freaking fast. Holy crap. That guy's just going straight top, so I'm just gonna stealth here before I walk near this brush, because if this was warded, maybe I can, have him think that I'm not nearby. Just wanted to see if he was in the area. He clearly wasn't. I have my Nashers in base. Ooh, Nautilus went in at a bad timing. This should be pretty free of a fight. I just put max stacks on both of them, press E, they explode. Getting this much AP this early on this champion is so not fair. I can take over everything. Whoa, oh my god. Jeez. That's this aggression from this bro. He literally flashed W to minion. Not the Hui ultimate onto me. Alright, I really want to go buy. But at the same time, it would be kind of sick to be able to buy my full Nashers and a Medjai's. which is about 1,600, so we're quite close. We only need 300 gold, so 1 kill, or we just stick around for a couple more waves, and then when I'm back on the map, I'm just kind of god tier status at that point. The biggest threat is getting assassinated or CC'd. So Talon and like Nautilus Hook are the two things that I'm nervous about dying to. He's actually just dead to that. Really? It must have been last tick, because there's no freaking way that he should ever survive. Anyways, I gotta go. There's a Talon around mid lane trying to catch me right now. The poison didn't do enough. I gotta go. No, she might get caught. I'm sorry. I need to spend my money. I wish we knew how low that guy was. All right, so we got the 10-stack Medjai's done. We have the Nashor's Tooth finished. 200 AP at 11 minutes. And it's decap stack time. I hope that they don't FF a 15. It's going to be another 15. Or I guess the other game was 11 minutes because somebody AFK'd though. That's a pretty decent chunk for having 1 stack on him. That did like 110 damage. Oh my goodness. I mean, there's no reason why he would ever step up at this point. We know that every single wave he's going to play so far away until he knows that I'm not stealthed. Because if he ever gets caught while I'm stealth, I just will kill him. Huh. I guess he knew that I was nearby or something? I don't really want to just walk into the Talon. I mean, he has a full item too. Just because I'm fed doesn't mean that I'm like tanky. I just deal a lot. I can still get one tap by the fed assassins. I like how I call him fed when he's 1-5, but of course we're only looking at like how many items he has. That increases damage. Damn, I attack really fast, dude. We have not gotten a kill in a while, though. Get that for myself. I might be able to kill this guy just with W ulti, I guess. I mean, I do deal a lot. This guy's just gonna hop away. Holy crap. This Venom's gonna go crazy. Although I'm getting all the kills still. I couldn't auto-attack the Talon enough. He was just about to die. Oh, there's a pink ward in there too, so he sees me. Well, we're just gonna shove in this mid lane then. I can go buy my item after this, or I can look for another roam. I mean, my QCD isn't that short. Or, I mean, isn't that long. Ah? Nah, he's dead. Alright, I'm not even gonna bother because we know that the Urgot flip should be enough. And we'll just look for a little base, buy our beginning of our decap. Oh my gosh, and being able to buy the empowered boots, 350 AP at 14 minutes. My E hits for, I mean, the total damage is about 1,000, only 700 magical. I'll try to just use my ultimate more often. I feel like I can pressure even harder than I currently am. even just in lane, by W behind plus ultimate and try to sidestep his E, because if I sidestep it, it should be fine. I think I win. Oh, he's just dead. There's no way to escape after that. Even with him landing E, it didn't really matter that much. Gonna rotate top lane to try to assist. The Ash Arrow's coming through, and they immediately FF at 15. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the Twitch commentaries. I'm glad that the first one was the longest one, because I know a lot of people only liked watching one of the games, which is understandable and not bad. Doesn't even hurt. Although the people that probably need to hear that would be the ones who click off and sometimes feel like they're like, I'm so sorry I don't watch all your content. Dude, it doesn't matter. I'll give it to these two. GG's. So yeah, that was AP Twitch. Remember that all of my accounts decayed. Everybody should be basically master tier. There might be some D1, but for the most part, like, you could see the person that I went against was master tier 200 LP. This person's master tier about 300 LP. Another master 200, so yeah, it's just my account decayed. So anyways, thanks for watching again. If you liked it and made it this far, like the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out, bye.